Dr. Lisa Tannock is here now, the chair of the Endocrine Self-Assessment Program, and I know you work tirelessly throughout the entire year, updates and changes. So tell us about 2017.
So ESAP 2017, it's an annual product, but each year it's 100% new questions, 120 brand new questions. And this year we actually also have Pediatric ESAP, which is 100 new questions every 2 years. So we do have 2 new products this year.
We have the books in front of us here, so clearly in print form, but there are other ways that people can access it.
Yeah, so they're available online, and those physicians who are registered for maintenance of certification, or the MOC process, can access and use the questions, use these books to participate in MOC. So there's links built in on the online system and information in the books.
You hinted at the Pediatric ESAP. Tell me a little bit about that.
So I'm not the chair of the Pediatric ESAP, but it is an every 2-year product, and available this year is the new version. 100 questions, 100% new content, and it's pertinent because I believe the pediatric boards are again this year, so it's a good resource for clinicians needing to recertify.
When you talk about it being a great resource for clinicians, tell me why you think it's so important that they utilize these.
So one of the things we've learned from experience is clinicians really like tests or information that helps them understand what their knowledge gaps are. So the content of both books ranges from sort of very bread and butter things that clinicians will see in their everyday practice to a little more esoteric topics that they may, relatively rare things that they may not see. And then there's in-depth discussions of each of the answers with links to UpToDate and to PubMed for further references for further reading. So it's a really good way for clinicians to recognize knowledge gaps and direct their self-study.
Thematically this year, is it any different, or what are some of the biggest changes?
So we follow the ABIM blueprint in terms of the question distribution. So we cover the range of topics within endocrinology. So format is the same year to year, but each year we review the topics of previous years and make sure it's 100% all new content. So even if someone has done ESAP from 2016, there's 100% new content, all new topics for this year.
So how are the questions chosen?
So we have a team of writers, and we work with an expert medical writer, and a lot of the cases actually come from real world practice, things that we are seeing in our practices. One of the best ways of identifying questions is things that our trainees ask us. And that's a good way of recognizing a knowledge gap and devising a question to address that topic.
Have you gotten feedback?
Well, this one is just released this year,
right.
So it's a little soon for feedback on 2017, but 2016 sold out, so I think that's one of the best signs we can have.
And what are the things that people tell you afterwards about why it was so valuable to them?
Again, it's recognizing, helping people identify gaps in knowledge. Often when people just read a textbook, they think, oh yeah, I know that, I know that, I know that. But when you're asked a question, when you review a case vignette and ask a question, it triggers that. Plus it's real world cases. So it has that link to reality for people.
Dr. Tannock, thank you so much.
You're welcome, thank you.